Hey, Yankees fans, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. The postseason is just around the corner. And if the season ended today, the first-round matchup would have the New York Yankees facing off against the Houston Astros. This is exactly the kind of challenge that defines a team, and the spotlight immediately falls on Aaron Judge. The captain, the potential three-time MVP, the heart and soul of this squad, is going to have to step up in ways we haven't fully seen in past postseasons. Last year, we all remember how things unfolded. Judge, despite being one of the most talented hitters in the league, couldn't carry the team the way everyone expected, and his September performance left fans uneasy. Looking back, his numbers tell a mixed story. In August, he was absolutely on fire, hitting over 389 with a staggering 12 home runs and an OPS over 1,385. But then September rolled in, and he dipped to a .277 batting average with an OPS around 1,019. That drop-off, coming right before the playoffs, was a tough sight for anyone hoping to see the Yankees make a deep run. This season, however, things are looking completely different. Judge is a man on fire, and September has been nothing short of spectacular. In just 15 games, he is hitting a blistering .383 with an OPS of 1,269. That kind of performance isn't just good, it's a statement. It's a signal to the rest of the league that Aaron Judge is not only back to form, but possibly better than ever. If he can maintain this momentum as the postseason begins, the Yankees are looking at a completely transformed lineup, one that can make a real run at the championship. His power, his ability to get on base, his sheer presence in the batter's box. These are elements that can carry a team when the pressure is at its peak. And make no mistake, the pressure will be immense because postseason baseball is a whole different animal. But baseball is never just about one player, no matter how great. The pitching staff will have to deliver, especially the bullpen. And yes, there are reasons for concern. The bullpen has been inconsistent, with stretches that are downright worrying. Yet, there are glimpses of hope, players who have shown that they can rise to the occasion when it matters most. David Bednar has had strong outings, and Devin Williams has looked sharper lately. I'm not saying that we should expect perfection from anyone. Postseason pressure can make even the best crumble, but seeing these pitchers find a bit of rhythm is encouraging. And let's not overlook Luke Weaver, who has the potential to solidify the rotation if he brings his A-game. Last night, Camilo Doval entered the game and delivered a performance that reminded everyone why he's such a weapon in the bullpen. Throwing cutters at over 100 miles per hour on the outside part of the plate, he's capable of shutting down the opposition in ways that few relievers can. He's been inconsistent at times, yes, but the upside is enormous. And if he brings that form into October, the Yankees suddenly have a bullpen that can compete with anyone. The lineup beyond Judge is equally crucial. Trent Grisham has been on an absolute tear this season, hitting 33 home runs and compiling an OPS over 825. He's having a career year, and the timing couldn't be better. When you pair his offensive firepower with solid defensive skills in center field, the team becomes much more balanced. Grisham has the ability to make plays that change the momentum of a game, which is invaluable in the postseason. And then there's Cody Bellinger, who has stepped up and delivered exactly what the Yankees hoped for when they acquired him. Nearly 30 homers, a batting average hovering around .275, and an OPS over 826. Those are the numbers of a player who can be a game changer. Bellinger's presence in the outfield adds depth, versatility, and a steady bat that can produce when it counts most. The left field, center field, and right field configuration looks solid, and this balance could be exactly what the Yankees need to navigate through tough series against teams like Houston, Toronto, or Boston. Defensively, the Yankees have made smart decisions that will matter in high-pressure moments. Caballero at shortstop is a safer bet for postseason play, and having players like Grisham and Bellinger patrolling the outfield provides stability. Defense wins games in October just as much as offense, and having players who can cover ground, make accurate throws, and stay consistent under pressure is a huge advantage. The combination of veteran leadership, emerging stars, and strategic positioning gives the Yankees a solid foundation to build on as they head into the playoffs. Of course, the path forward is far from guaranteed. Seattle, Houston, Toronto. These are not easy opponents. Each series will test the depth, the resilience, and the mental toughness of the team. But this is a squad with postseason experience, players who have felt the intensity, the pressure, and the thrill of competing at the highest level. Aaron Judge, in particular, has extra motivation. The narrative around him, that he struggles in the playoffs, will fuel his competitive fire. I have no doubt that he's determined to prove everyone wrong, to show that he can lead, deliver, and shine when it matters most. And while Judge may be the centerpiece, the supporting cast is what will define the Yankees' chances. The pitching must align, the bullpen must hold, and the lineup must remain hot. When all these elements click, the Yankees are a team capable of contending with anyone, capable of making deep runs, and capable of reaching the World Series once again. It's a delicate balance, but everything we're seeing, the energy, the numbers, the performances, points to a team that has the tools to compete at the highest level. The postseason is a battlefield, and the Yankees have the weapons, the talent, and the firepower to make their mark. Looking deeper into the Yankees lineup, the combination of power hitters and consistent contact hitters gives them an edge that cannot be underestimated. While Aaron Judge continues to dominate at the plate, players like Giancarlo Stanton bring complementary power, capable of changing the course of a game with a single swing. Stanton's presence adds pressure on opposing pitchers, forcing them to navigate around two of the most dangerous hitters in baseball. The timing of Stanton's hot streaks, combined with Judge's consistency, creates a scenario where opposing teams cannot afford mistakes. Every pitch matters because one misstep could immediately turn the game in the Yankees' favor. The mental aspect of this cannot be overlooked. Pitchers facing Judge and Stanton are aware that even a small lapse could be costly, and that psychological edge can shift momentum before a ball is even swung at. Beyond the heavy hitters, the Yankees' ability to manufacture runs with situational hitting has improved. Players are executing sacrifice flies, hit-and runs, and productive outs more effectively than in previous seasons. The depth of the roster allows them to maintain pressure throughout the lineup, rather than relying on just the first few hitters. This depth means that even if Judge or Stanton face a cold streak, the team can still produce runs. The role players have become more consistent, and their contributions in key moments will be crucial during the high-stakes games of October. Every single at-bat, every single defensive play could define a series, and the Yankees have positioned themselves to capitalize on these opportunities with a roster full of versatile, high-caliber talent. Defense, as mentioned earlier, is another area where the Yankees have strengthened considerably. Caballero at shortstop is not just reliable. He's a defensive anchor who can handle difficult plays under pressure, making throws that preserve innings and prevent extra base hits. In center field, Trent Grisham continues to showcase why he is an elite defender with the ability to cover significant ground and make game-changing plays. Cody Bellinger in left field complements this perfectly, offering both offensive production and defensive reliability. The alignment of these players ensures that the Yankees are not giving away free bases, which is often the difference in tight playoff games. The combination of experience and talent in the field is critical. When every defensive play counts, having players who can execute consistently under pressure is invaluable, and this unit has shown the capability to do just that. On the pitching side, the rotation is structured to withstand the intensity of the postseason. Garrett Cole remains the ace, a dominant force capable of setting the tone for a series. His ability to strike out batters and limit runs is essential for giving the Yankees a strong start in any series. Cole's experience in the playoffs cannot be overstated. He knows how to adjust mid-game, how to approach hitters multiple times through the order, and how to maintain focus when the stakes are at their highest. Behind him, the depth of the rotation offers flexibility. Young pitchers like Clark Schmidt provide innings and can maintain quality starts, giving the bullpen time to rest for high-leverage situations. The balance between experienced aces and emerging talent provides the Yankees with the versatility needed to navigate the unpredictable nature of postseason baseball. The bullpen, often the most unpredictable aspect of any team, has seen flashes of brilliance this season. David Bednar, Devin Williams, and Camilo Doval each bring unique skills that, if deployed correctly, could shut down even the most formidable lineups. Bednar's precision and ability to pitch in tight situations make him a potential game-changer, while Williams' velocity and movement can neutralize power hitters when he's at his best. Doval's electric stuff and ability to attack the strike zone give the Yankees a weapon capable of closing games effectively. The challenge, of course, is consistency. Postseason pressure can amplify mistakes, and the team will need to rely on their experience, preparation, and mental toughness to avoid giving away crucial games. If they can manage this aspect, the bullpen has the potential to be one of the most dominant in the league during October. The matchup against Houston, if it comes to fruition, will test all aspects of the team. Houston has a lineup capable of explosive offense, but the Yankees have the tools to counter it. Judge and Stanton set the tone at the plate, while players like Grisham and Bellinger provide the supporting firepower. On the mound, Cole can anchor the rotation, and the bullpen can handle the late innings with a mix of experience and raw talent. Each game will demand focus, execution, and adaptability. The Yankees' combination of power, depth, and defense positions them well, but the margin for error in the playoffs is slim. Every pitch, every swing, every defensive play could be the difference between advancing and going home. Mental toughness will play a pivotal role. Players like Judge, who are determined to silence doubters, will bring an intensity that fuels the team. The pressure of the postseason often reveals who can perform when the lights are brightest, and this Yankees roster has the mix of experience and hunger to rise to the occasion. The team has seen highs and lows throughout the season, but the timing of their peak performance matters most. With Judge in top form, Grisham excelling, Bellinger providing consistency, and the pitching staff showing flashes of dominance, the Yankees have a legitimate shot to not only compete, but to make a serious push toward the World Series. Ultimately, success will come down to execution. The Yankees must capitalize on scoring opportunities, maintain defensive discipline, and rely on the arm of their ace when needed. Every player has a role, and every game is a battle that requires focus from the first pitch to the last. The postseason is unforgiving, but this Yankees squad has the talent, the firepower, and the experience to rise to the challenge. If the energy, performance, and momentum they carry into October hold steady, fans could be witnessing a team capable of redefining what it means to compete at the highest level. The pressure is immense, the stakes are monumental, and the stage is set for a dramatic, exhilarating run that could very well end with the Yankees standing tall in the World Series once again. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. It's buzzing in the baseball world, and the whispers are turning into shouts. Mookie Betts, the superstar outfielder who's been a household name in Boston, is reportedly headed to New York. Sources close to the matter suggest that the deal is done, though official confirmation from the Yankees or Betts himself has yet to materialize. Fans across the league are already imagining what this seismic move could mean for the American League East. If true, this signing would be nothing short of monumental. Betts has consistently been one of the most dynamic players in the game, blending power, speed, and defensive wizardry into a package that makes him nearly unstoppable on the field. For years, he's been a cornerstone of the Red Sox lineup, a player whose every swing and stolen base seemed to carry the weight of an entire franchise. Now, whispers suggest he may be donning pinstripes, stepping onto Yankee Stadium turf with a fresh challenge and a city eager for big headlines. The rumor mill has been churning for weeks, but insiders hint that negotiations moved faster than anyone anticipated. While contract specifics remain murky, speculation suggests that the Yankees are pulling out all stops to secure a player of Betts' caliber. It's a move that could instantly shift the balance of power in the division, sending shockwaves through Boston and igniting excitement across New York. Imagine a lineup featuring Betts patrolling center field, complementing a roster already brimming with talent. It's the kind of scenario that sports fans dream about, and now it might just be reality. Of course, Nothing is officially confirmed, but the chatter is loud, persistent, and impossible to ignore. Social media has erupted with fan reactions, ranging from disbelief to ecstatic anticipation. Analysts are already debating the potential impact. Would this move be enough to give the Yankees a decisive edge in the standings? Could it finally fulfill the city's longing for a headline-grabbing acquisition that changes the trajectory of a season? For now, the baseball universe watches and waits. The idea of Mookie Betts and pinstripes is electrifying enough to keep rumors alive for days, maybe even weeks. Whether it's a done deal or a strategic leak to test the waters, one thing is clear. New York could be on the brink of a historic baseball moment. And if this rumor proves true, Betts in a Yankees uniform will be the talk of every clubhouse, every sports bar, and every living room from Maine to Florida. The question on everyone's lips: has the dynasty just found its newest superstar? That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.